curry chicken preparation time. Welcome. So here is a list of ingredients you'll be needing, and you can change the size or the quantity according to your need. This serves 10 people. Chicken curry is one of our favorites, and yeah, it's always a hit really. Whenever we make it, everybody loves it. So I decided to share my own recipe of it. So please sit back and watch and enjoy the video. The recipes are all listed out and the pictures are with them. So if you don't know by name some of them, you can easily identify them by the pictures. And all these ingredients and seasonings are found in your local food store. Go to the spice sections for the spices, and for the vegetables, they're everywhere really, even on the streets of Lagos. So here are the ingredients by picture and name as well. We have our chicken. I like to use soft chicken or fillet chicken. And here's the salt. You can use sea salt or any salt of your choice. And here we have cumin. Use the seed or powder. We have our black pepper. Here is the garlic. Use as much as you want. And ginger, grate or puree. The curry, I use Madeiras when I have it, but you can use any curry of your choice. And here we have our seasoning cubes. We use chicken seasoning when we're making chicken curry. There is the turmeric. You can use the fresh or the powder. We have our hot spicy pepper. Use what you can handle. Onions, you can use any color, purple, white. And sweet peppers. Put in as many colors as you can find. And we use fresh sweet carrots. A vegetable oil of your choice, not with a strong smell or taste. This is what it could look like. And here we have our Irish potatoes for the thickening and for enjoying with the sauce. So we use corn flour because sometimes you don't have potatoes. This is an alternative for thickening. So let's start preparation. Here we're cutting up our clean washed chicken, soft chicken, in bits so that it's easy to eat while you're enjoying the sauce. And I like to wash up my vegetables, washing up the carrots and the peppers with some salt to get all the germs out. Give it a good cleaning up. So I clean my onions and then I wash them up before I cut them up. I remove the outer layers because sometimes they are rough and dry. So I'm giving it a clean rinse. There are my ginger, garlic and turmeric, trying to wash off all the dirt on the body. And sometimes I peel them off instead. So now I'm chopping up my hot peppers. So I like to put in as much as I want. For me, I like my curries hot and spicy. So feel free to reduce the quantity of pepper. Just use what you can handle. It will still taste nice, trust me. As long as you use the main seasonings, that is the curry, the cumin, and some ginger and garlic, it will taste nice. So after chopping up the pepper, I sprinkle them on the chicken that I've cut up in the bowl. I know you think it's a lot of pepper, but to me it's not. So here I'm cleaning up the sweet peppers, removing the seeds. I don't like the seeds in the food because sometimes it gives a bitter taste. So I like to get the seed all out before I chop them up and use them to cook. So I'm making sure that I get all the seeds out. So I have only 3 colors. I have the red, the yellow, and the green. So after cleaning them up, I just go right ahead and start chopping them up. I like to have them in big chunks so that even after the sauce is cooked, I still can see the pieces in it. If you cut it too tiny bits, you don't get to see them. They just melt in the sauce. I find that. So I give it a big chunk before I put them in the sauce on the chicken plate. So there you go. Throw them all in. And then next I like to grate my ginger. Sometimes I just chop them up or grind them with my blender. And after grinding the ginger, I do the turmeric. So with the turmeric, you can feel free to increase the quantity or to reduce it. It gives a nice, very nice orange color to the dish, and it also leaves a nice flavor and aroma. So here are my onions. I chop them up in cubes, as tiny as I want. So feel free to cut your onions any size of your choice, and you can increase the quantity or reduce it depending on what you like. It will taste good still. So I put the onions over the dish. I put them all in, and I'm chopping my carrots up. I like them in big chunks, so after cooking the curry, I still find the chunks in the food. If they're so tiny, you may not see the chunks. You may just feel or taste it, but you won't be able to eat them. So I pop them in the pan with the other ingredients. And after that, I give it a toss. I mix it up so that the ingredients are all well saturated and mixed together with each other. Then I sprinkle in my seasoning cubes. I use cubes here. I didn't find the powder, so you can use either. And there's my curry. I sprinkle it on. I like it very curried because it's a curry sauce after all. So I put in quite a bit. And here is my cumin. Oh, cumin. It has a distinct flavor and taste. It's so yummy in the curry chicken. There's the salt. So put this according to what you like, to your taste. I have my black pepper. I like to do this when I am cooking. I don't like to grind it and keep it because it loses flavor. So I grind them up when I'm going to use them so that I can have the flavor, the nice aroma in the food. You can also buy the powdered one from the shops if you like. And they are mixing up the ingredients, trying to make sure every chicken piece gets some. And I like to marinate this for at least an hour so that it sips in the nice taste and flavors from these spices. So I cover the bowl with a cling film. After I cover it up with a cling film to retain every aroma in, I don't like anything leaving the bowl. I just pop it in the fridge and leave it for an hour, or you can do this and leave it overnight. There I am cleaning up my potatoes, taking out the back. I washed them earlier. So after taking out the back, I just go ahead and dice and dice and dice. I do this, and if you look closely, you'll notice some are in smaller chunks, some are in bigger chunks. Why? Because the smaller ones get to crush and give the sauce a nice thickening, and the chunks you can still eat after. So I put the potatoes in a bowl and I set them aside. Now I bring out my chicken. I heat up my oil, and I'm going to wait for it to heat up a bit so that it's hot and nice. You can also decide not to fry, just pop it in the pan and start cooking. And add all your oil later. So I put it in the pan. You can hear the sizzling sound of it. I like that sound all the time. So I give it a mix it in, and I cover it up to seal in the flavors in the chicken. I let it cook a bit, and when it's boiling, I pour in my Irish potato chunks, and I try to get it in the pot between the chicken and all the spices. Make sure it gets some of the seasonings on it. And after this, I cover it up and cook it for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the heat of your stove. Then I put in the water, just slightly immersed in the chicken. And here are my advices about cooking. I like to get this done so that once the curry is ready, I'm eating. And here I am going to have a taste of it and see if everything is okay. Yeah, we'll see. So I think from the aroma I perceive it's going to be great. And there it goes. It's perfect, just perfect. Everything is good. I give it a little bit of turn and making sure it thickens to the texture you like. And there we have it. Our curry chicken is ready. Enjoy your meal. Looking so lovely. I love the color always. Bon appetit. Eet smakelijk. So we finished, and I'm counting on you to like, share, and subscribe. And please leave a review of what you felt, what we could do better, and your own recipe of it. Maybe I can learn a thing or two, maybe more. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this meal. We always do. Thank you. Bye.